Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
If I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
I like toaster strudels.
You like the jizzy part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes in my mouth and to swallow it down. Oh my god!
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
This is much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys and the girls.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the internet, where everything is weird. That's the whole point. My name is JD Short. You can hit me up on all social media at JD Short, all one word. It's spelled like it sounds. You know how it is. Welcome to Holler. It is the podcast that shouts you out just for playing along. And right above me right now on the internet, too, is my buddy, Brian. What's up, Brian? How you doing?
What is going on, Holler Nation? It's good to be back. Let me just go ahead and crack a cold one. Okay, it's go time. Engage. You know, I got a little nap before this show. This is going to be a good night for once. Unlike Gracie, who I'm assuming is tired, let's go ahead and kick it over to her. Gracie, are you tired? Yes, no? Tired and sick?
Zero nap.
Zero nap.
And I'm tired.
And sick.
And I'm sick.
The triple.
I had the stomach bug 3 days this week, and now I sound like a man, and my nose is stuffed, and I'm a mouth breather, and it's just very annoying.
That is fantastic.
I'm so sorry.
But before we continue,
so
I just need to have to do a mini shots fired. So I'm sorry, you just have to hear this.
God.
So we all know I'm pregnant because this is what we talk about.
Thank
JD,
you.
it's my turn to talk. So we all know that I'm pregnant because that's the only thing that boys like to talk about anymore. And my due date is September 27th. Well, the Jonas Brothers, who we all know that I love so very much, are in Lexington.
I love them too.
They're in Lexington, and they're going to be so close. September 26th. So I'm like waiting and debating to see if I should just go see the Jonas Brothers and hope my water doesn't break at the concert.
Oh, man. Well.
I'm
I think, yes.
I might have to put out a holler poll. See the Jonas Brothers.
Because it could be a fantastic story. What if you could give birth like at the concert? What a story.
The fourth Jonas brother.
The fourth Jonas.
Do you think? The bonus Jonas.
Okay, thank you very much, Gracie. We'll get back to that in a bit. But thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Please make sure you share this on your page and all that good stuff. We've got a great special guest coming to hang out with us this week. Her name is Angie, a.k.a. the Treasure Trader. How you doing, Angie?
I'm good. How are you guys? Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome.
Problem. We're really, really excited. Angie has this really, really great shop online where you can get some really cool custom-made stuff. We're going to talk all about it here in a moment because that's what we do. We're also going to do some really interesting poll questions we put out today. They're very interesting and weird. And we're also going to play some games with you to give away some very special stuff. Brian, what's the special stuff we give away when we do that?
We're actually going to give away some camo energy. It's now the time to talk about that. Let's go ahead and scroll this across the bottom as well, which I already should have been on that. Guys, go to camoenergyshots.com. We are proudly powered by this local company who is now going global, by the way. We used to say national. They're going global now. They're going different countries, different states, different countries. These things are delicious, by the way. So if you guys ever pick up like a 5-hour energy or any type of energy shot, if you're a caffeine freak like I am, these are the way to go because there's 0 calories, 0 sugar, and they taste delicious, and they're loaded with caffeine. They have more caffeine than a Monster energy drink, and it gets the job done. You don't have to fill up on a full can of energy drink. It's a no-brainer, and they're local.
And they taste absolutely delicious. There is a couple really great flavors like Rocket Pop, which is a huge hit. They actually can't make enough of it quick enough. Lemon Frost is delicious. And Haley's in the house. She says, "Oh my God, it's my mom."
Her name's Hallie.
Hallie.
Hallie, sorry.
Hallie
starting the show.
Hallie says, "Give birth during year 3000." Now, there's the advice that we need on this podcast. There we go.
There you go. All right, now
I have no idea what it means.
Just do it, Gracie.
Oh gosh, I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Before we go on, let's do a toast. If you guys don't mind, if you have a beverage, you can join us. If you don't, that's fine. No big deal. It's very, very quick. This is going to be a really fun one. Brian, you with me?
I'm with you, man. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Lift them high and drain them dry. to the one who says, "My turn to buy."
Cheers.
Cheers.
Link up at officialholler.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us this week, which thank you, by the way, for being patient with us on the internet, everybody. We had a couple weeks off. We had to cancel a recent live event just for some, it's just some things. But it's all good because we're back to it. We ain't going away. But joining us this week is Angie Trader, a.k.a. the Treasure Trader. What can I just go ahead and jump off and say, are you a woodworker? Can we call you a woodworker?
Yeah, you could say that, I guess. Yeah. I have a laser, so I do a lot of laser cutting. But I mean, when I think woodworker,
Okay.
I think some man like
building a canoe,
toys or something. I don't do that, but
Well, you do actually make some really great, fun things. You make basically. You can check her out, by the way, at facebook.com/thetreasuretrader, as well as check out our Shopify shop. It's WV Treasure Trader.
Let's get that across the bottom. Here we go.
Yeah, around the bottom of the
And
screen.
I've got something for you guys. Check this out.
That'll take you.
All you locals.
Brian's got stuff.
All you locals. Here we go. Look at this. How good do these look?
There
How
we
cool.
go. I was going to bring that up. You came right out
For the
gate with
jugular.
it.
Here
All
I
right.
go.
Wonderful. So
I bought 2 of these. I bought 2 bags of these because one of them is going to be a Christmas gift for my parents. They don't watch this show. They'll never know.
So, Angie, can you actually give us, this is going to be fun. Can you actually give us a rundown? What is because remember, this show is worldwide. There are people that watch us in Australia.
Okay.
So they have no clue
What this means.
what's up with
they don't
pink
know.
elephant.
Yeah, if you
and the
don't
pink and green
live in
giraffe.
Huntington, West Virginia,
It's not going to make any sense.
or if you're not from Huntington, West Virginia, yeah. So
Angie, can you give us a little rundown of what those things mean?
absolutely. First of all, the pink elephant, which I have mine over here.
Oh, okay.
And this was my husband's idea. I have to give him credit for this. He was like, "Oh my gosh, make the pink elephant and the green and pink giraffe." But anyway,
Smart man.
magnets. He said people will love that. So on Route 60 in Barboursville, West Virginia, there's been this pink elephant. Look at me. I have paint.
That seems like something the Treasure Trader would have on her hands. Yeah.
I mean,
She's hard at work.
I'm
People
in
making
my
stuff
shop,
for you.
She
which
is
is
in her
my
shop.
garage. Anyway, there is a pink elephant that has been there for as long as I've been alive, and I'm pushing 50.
Yep.
I don't know why it's there. It's just there. It's been there. It's a landmark. People will say, it's across from the pink elephant,
Yep.
and then I don't know when the pink and green giraffe came along, but it's further west.
And these are enormous, by the way. These landmarks are huge.
Yeah, everybody knows where the pink and green giraffe is. They're both on Route 60, but one's closer to Huntington, one's closer to Ona direction. And so not too long ago, for those of you who don't live around here, there's a story. Pink and green giraffe, that we had a crazy windstorm, and pink and green giraffe fell over, cracked his neck, his head fell off. I don't even know. So on Facebook, people have made a huge big deal about it. They're like, "Oh my gosh, pink and green giraffe, what happened? It had to have been the pink elephant." And there's just been wars on Facebook.
Parody accounts popped up. Pinky Longneck.
Pinky Longneck. Yeah. And then
That'd
They
be
might
great.
show up on the stream.
That
You
would
never
be
know.
weird.
They might actually pop up because we've had parody accounts show up on our stream before and give us accounts
Yes.
or comments
so
while we're
anyway,
going
my
live.
husband was like, "You got to make those. You got to make magnets of those." And I was like, "All right, whatever." I have time, but I did. And how did you find them?
Are they
how did
successful?
you
Are
see
they-
them?
So I saw them because they were shared by another kind of mythical local name called Alligator Jackson. He shared it, and that's where I found you from.
I don't know how he found it, but anyway, it got shared a few times, and people.
I don't know how he does what he does or gets what he gets, but he does. It just happens.
Yeah.
That's
So,
all.
that's
So are they a hit? I mean, have you been especially recently? I mean, did you make these? Was it after the sort of
Yeah.
giraffe kerfuffle?
It was. Yes, it was after all of that.
Inspired by true events.
Yeah. So everybody, you can buy these either each one of them separately or buy them together. If you go to her Facebook page here that's scrolling by the bottom of the screen here, facebook.com/thetreasuretrader, as well as her Shopify, and get these because they are definitely a conversation starter for sure.
Yeah.
But I want to get into, so I was reading your bio that you had on your Shopify, Angie, and you had you talked about you got your start making wood quilts. Now, what exactly is a wood quilt?
Well, kind of just like a wall hanging. And what happened was 4 or 5 years ago, I was watching, flipping through Facebook, and I saw a video of this lady making these, they looked like quilt stars, and she showed how she did it. And it was just, you take this stick and you cut it, at an angle, and you do that however many times, and you glue them all together like this. And I thought, I could totally do that. Like, we have a miter saw in the garage. So I did. And then I started making them bigger. And that's where it started. And then I started getting into stencils. So I learned how to stencil, and I made signs, porch, those welcome porch leaners and different things like that.
Yeah.
Got into that for a while. And then I told my husband.
The ones that say like live, laugh, limp bizkit.
Yeah, anything, whatever you want.
That might be a hit.
I told my husband, I was like, if I had a laser cutter, I could like really make these a whole lot nicer. And he would not take that hint. Like, he just wouldn't take the hint. And finally I said, okay, we're getting a laser cutter. Okay. And
yeah. Wait, you were like leaning into his ear going,
right. I mean, yeah. So anyway,
I could make cooler.
So we got a small, like a hobby laser, and it wasn't very big. I couldn't make anything great big. And if anybody wanted to order something big, I'd have to put it in pieces and kind of put it together. But that one died, and then I got a better one. So I've got
Okay. It died because you were too good for it. You were just putting it. It was like, I can't do it. This is too much.
Can you describe what a laser cutter looks like for those of us that are just like lost? Like, what does this machine look like?
Do you want to see it?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
I'll just have to pick up my computer.
Hallie says Joey doesn't take hints.
Yeah.
No, Joey doesn't take hints, but Joey is wonderful. I have to shout him out. He's great. Like, I mean, he came up with this.
Yes, that's why we're here.
I'm gonna.
That's awesome.
That's try to show you.
Yeah,
guys.
Well, bring us over. I like it.
This is great. We love when the. Oh
wow! This is like, dude. This is like industrial, Angie. This is like impressive.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm intimidated by this. I don't know how to work that thing. Looks crazy.
I mean, it's not hard. It's just, I have a computer program. It does it all. I put the wood in there. It cuts it. I just can't get my car in the garage anymore.
Because you parked your giant laser machine.
Yeah, and if you look behind, this garage is the biggest mess ever. Look behind me.
Yeah.
It's gross.
It's a shop. We're in a garage no more.
Yeah, look at this.
That's a shop. And
my poor husband, you all, I just stay in here and make messes, and then he comes by and cleans it up. Like, he just
what a guy.
Goes behind me and cleans it up.
So listen, he missed the hint, but he pulls through 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Gracie, does your husband do that when you go around and make messes? Does he come around and clean up?
Sucking on chili dog, outside taste free.
Angie, what's the first place that you started like ever actually making sales with some of your crafts? Did you start in flea markets? Have you ever been in flea markets? Like, what was your kind of routine there?
Facebook. Like, I would just share it on Facebook, and I started a little page called, when I just started doing the quilts, I started a little page, and it was called Angie's Wood Quilts. And then when I started doing stencils and signs, I was like, well, this doesn't make sense with the name anymore. So I changed it to the Treasure Trader. And then,
which is a very clever.
It really is a great name. You nailed it. You nailed the name.
And then I started making some jewelry, like, these are acrylic and you can cut that you can cut acrylic
Yeah.
on a laser. So make a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, and you can get really good. There's photos of those also on your shop page and everything, so people can see a little closer stuff. So you're not just working with wood. Hey Mel, what's up?
Mel's on the
house.
West
Thanks for
Coast.
joining.
She normally comes to us from like Alaska, so you never know. Tell us where you're at, Mel, if you're still out there. We always like to hear from you. Thank you.
Hit us up. She's a big camo winner
Yes.
too, and I'm sure she's going to be in the game later on. So again, you're not just working with wood here. You said you're working with acrylic.
Mhm.
What are some of the other sort of mixed media, I guess, that you create? Because you're not just making so many different things. What kind of materials do you work with other than that?
Well, mainly just wood and acrylic. I can do a little bit of leather. I've done a few leather bracelets, but I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, I feel like that's a heavy one. I actually have one of my cousins actually worked in a leather shop, and he had to apprentice
Mhm.
like for so many hours to actually want to do it. Miranda says this makes me want to be crafty.
And that's what I
Do
am.
it, girl.
People will say, "Oh, you're so talented." No, I'm not. I'm not talented at all. I'm crafty, and I can push the button on the
Yeah.
computer and make the laser do what it does.
Yeah.
You know.
That was sort of my next question: is what is kind of the curve here? Is the learning curve steep for some of this, or is this something people can pick up and kind of do? I mean, are you because it's very inspiring. People can do this if they want.
Mhm.
But how do you kind of? I mean, did you just get the spark and that's how you got it, and you just pursued it, or where did you go to kind of learn?
Well, most ladies probably know what a cricket is. Gracie, do you know cricket? Do you know what a cricket is?
do.
Okay, so it's like people make T-shirts and stuff. Well, this I didn't make this, but you could do something like this on a cricket.
This is a cricket t-shirt.
Cut out vinyl, and so if you can do that, then the laser does the exact same thing. It just cuts bigger, thicker stuff. So
Right, and it gives it it's a bit more polish.
yeah,
I would say.
and there's a lot
It
of.
would seem like
I mean, I've made a million mistakes and burnt stuff. Oh, my laser's caught on fire the other day. Like, whoops. Had to replace a little part on it. So,
Joey with the new laser coming through. Let's do it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
No, I don't want. I'm very happy with this one. I don't want it to catch on fire again. But there was actually
All
Joey
right.
saved the day this evening because I couldn't. Yesterday it just was not doing what it needed to do, and he fixed it. So
It does feel like something like that would tend to like possibly overheat. That's always your worry with like electronics, especially ones that are doing work like that. Yeah, no doubt.
yeah.
Can you name some of the various items in your shop, by the way? Because I know we've talked about a couple, but like you offer a variety of things, and like I actually have other questions. Like, do you? Because I didn't get to dive deep enough. Do you randomly offer like I don't know, like stickers or anything random also like that we aren't thinking of?
I don't do stickers. I just, I do the magnets. I make earrings. Can I show you?
Yeah, let's do it.
One of my big things that is getting popular right now is this, and it's that
is cool.
It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle.
That is it. So she's holding up a wooden puzzle that's shaped like the entire state of West Virginia with all 55
all the counties
counties.
come out, and you can.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so that's been a big deal.
Yeah,
That is a gift
I'm
idea,
taking notes,
everyone.
furiously
Gift
taking
idea
notes.
for your family. Yes. Honestly, literally, my brother-in-law
Yeah.
would love that.
It's cool.
He would love it. He lives in Florida, but he's obsessed with West Virginia.
Well,
West
the next
Virginia
one I
history.
want to do, I haven't done it yet, but I want to make a West Virginia puzzle with, I think this would be a hit with state parks, all the state parks.
Yes, 100%.
Ooh. That'd be like so you got the beginner, then that would be like an expert level one.
I don't know, just Oh, and if you look, I don't think it's on the website, but back before Christmas, I was making United States puzzles, and it says at the top, it can say whatever you want it to say. People were buying them for Christmas presents, and when you visit the state, you put the puzzle piece in.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So that was
That's awesome.
Yeah, I sold a lot of those at Christmas, and they were nice.
That's
I
fantastic.
have products at Heritage Farm. So I tried to think of some things, farm like that, that kids, because a lot of kids visit there. So I made some earrings for kids, and here's an example that's chickens, army stuff,
Little chicks.
pigs. Yeah, one of them's
Piggies.
upside down.
Cookies.
Puppies.
They used to have a llama out there at Heritage Farm. It's out past Harveytown. That's where I'm from, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my daughter worked there last year and loved it.
Nice.
Show them Hallie says, show them a cheese board. Okay, hold on.
Here you go, JD. You can shout out.
Great.
Yeah, this is great.
Honestly, you guys are getting like an exclusive tour of like special stuff that like nobody can get. By the way, I just want to say Mel responded. She said she's at work, and I want to say it's called Prudhoe Bay or Prudhoe Bay. Her 3-week situation's coming to an end. She's ready to go home and have a drink.
Cheers, Mel.
We're drinking for you, Mel.
I mean, she's in Alaska.
Here's a whatever you want to call it. It's just people like these, and this one says
it's a Chartacucci.
Whatever. Board. Yeah, I can. That's probably backwards, isn't it?
It is, but it's okay. It says I can buy myself chickens.
I can hatch my own eggs.
The bottom part? What the heck? This obviously, everybody, if you're a Miley Cyrus fan.
Well, we've made those, and my husband can't even. He's like, "What is the real song?" Because I just sing, "I can buy myself chickens now."
Down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie.
So, can you do like custom?
Well, that's not Miley Cyrus. We already.
Can you do like custom engravings on those boards that you just showed, or like how does that work? Yeah, how does teach me?
Another example. So at Heritage Farm again, I made this for their shop. So that's their logo.
Yeah.
So I could make you guys a Holler one.
You're exactly right. This is where my brain's going. 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Brian definitely would be down for that. Brian, we do need something like that in the studio. I'm down.
We host a lot of stuff here. This is our Holler studio when we do live events, and we have people, food, drinks. So yeah, I like it.
You need a sign. I'm going to make you one.
Great.
Okay.
But I do a lot of custom. Somebody will just send me a picture and say, "Can you make this?" And I'll figure it out usually.
That is so great. Or do you have any big projects you're working on now that that you kind of could give us again? This is exclusive. We're getting exclusive peeks at things here that people haven't seen yet. Is there anything you're kind of working on, or anything in the pipeline coming up?
Not really. I'm just, this is my fun job, and my day job kind of gets in the way, but I will.
We feel that strongly.
Right. I will, I'm not working this summer, so I'm going to be doing you'd ask me about if I did flea markets and stuff. I don't, but I do events so I'm going to be busy this summer doing vendor events.
Cool. That's kind of where I was heading with that. Are you planning on kind of reaching out and sort of extending your reach over the summer while you've got time?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah. Just like I said, I have worked in the job I'm in now. The job I was in before this one, I've worked year round, and I'm in education. So but the job I'm in now, I have summers off, and I haven't had a summer off in years. So I'm kind of excited to just do this.
That's cool. You're going to hit the ground running.
You deserve it. And actually, this is a good lead-in, because I meant to ask you this question. Before we get goofy with you with some questions, I was going to ask you, at what point, or are you there already, at what point does someone like you get busy enough where you're like, man, I need to hire like a helping hand? Like, is it going to be this summer? What do you think?
I don't know. Well, see, that's a whole.
Ever feel overwhelmed? There's a better way to say it.
That's a whole different ballgame, because that would entail a different business license.
True.
And things like that. So
it get a lot more serious.
It would be cool to be that busy.
Yeah. Well, you might get there, Angie. I mean, this is some cool stuff.
Hopefully, with this show out and people watching, if you're seeing this, everybody, please go to facebook.com/thetreasuretrader. Give her a like. Check out her Shopify and buy some cool stuff. Those earrings, seriously, look really, really great. And those magnets are dope, and I'm definitely going to get and that puzzle is wonderful.
The puzzle is awesome.
But hopefully this show will give you a little buzz, and some people will get behind it, and I hope you have a really, really successful summer, because you do deserve to have one. And now that you've got a summer, that you can do this, you can hit the ground running and really make some cool stuff.
Sell a bunch of Chattahoochee boards. Everybody loves a good one of those.
Yeah,
I think that's where my eyes are at currently. That and that West Virginia puzzle, I'm feeling it. Angie, you say that you're in education as your real life job. How about you? Let's go back in time here. How about you as a student? What kind of student were you? Let's hear about that GPA and your favorite subject.
Well, that's kind of funny. I was a good student. I probably was smarter than I thought I was. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of self-esteem probably, but I was a good student, and I liked reading, language arts, that kind of thing. Didn't like math, but teaching,
math is the worst.
I loved teaching math, and I don't like teaching reading.
That's funny.
Wow, that's interesting how that works out.
Because there's a right answer in math, and I can show you how to get there. But reading, I can teach you how to sound out words, but when it gets into, that's my daughter. She is
composition and whatnot.
Oh, Hallie.
Oh, she said, oh, Hallie's, and she says she was a nerd.
Well, Hallie, we need to hear from you. Did you play sports? Are you calling her a nerd? Or was
She's a nerd.
Okay, now that
you're sister.
Ah.
Angie, I was a marching band drum major too in high school.
Right?
Angie, did you ever get like suspended?
No.
No? You never did any stuff? Okay.
Nah.
No, JD, she was the marching band drum major. Of course not.
Okay. You would have lost that, right? If you'd have been,
yeah.
Like mother, like daughter. There you go. Hallie has come clean this podcast. Thank you, Hallie.
She said she was also a marching band.
Hey, by the way, this is a really random time to mention for those of you watching, if you would just share this live video right now to your Facebook wall, send us a DM telling us that you shared it. We are going to mail you a 2-pack of these for free. Let you try some Camo Energy. It's seriously free. Just share the live video to your Facebook wall. Send our account a DM with your mailing address so we know where to send it, and we'll get you some of this for free.
That's what we do. We do it everywhere. So, Angie, thank you so much. A couple more shouts out here. Facebook.com/TheTreasureTrader. Go to wvtreasuretrader.myshopify.com. It's all spelled like it sounds, all one word, all that good stuff. Mm-hmm. But if you go there, you'll be able to buy a matching set of pink elephant and pink and green giraffe magnets.
There they are.
Brian's got them on the screen right now. And you'll be able to tell everyone about the great war that happened between these two magnificent, majestic animals that live on the side of the road.
Gracie, will you go tag Pinky Longneck right now in our post? Get Pinky Longneck.
I actually will not. I'm not Pinky Longneck's friend, so
try your best. Shout them out. You can figure it out.
I don't want to.
We'll see. Angie, thank you so much. This has been great. We're gonna keep going on. We're just gonna have some goofy stuff. We got some fun poll questions coming up. We're gonna play a game. You gonna stick around with us? Have a good time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. Let's do it. Okay, here we go.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
Oh, shoot. Wrong button. Sorry, Gracie.
That's the perfect place to go to do that. Officialholler.com. There's a dick pic repository. And Gracie runs it. Anyway,
send them my way because the boys will also see.
Brian, what do you say? What are we doing, man? You want to do a poll question? You want to play a game? What's going on?
Yeah, let's go. You know what? Let's have fun. Let's play a game. Boom. Let's win some camo. Here we go, guys. It's Family Feud time. Gracie's the judge. Gracie's the judge. We're looking for number one Family Feud answers.
Really
the first one to get to 3 is going to win the Camo Energy prize pack. We're going to mail it to you for free. All you got to do, type the number one answer for the Family Feud question. Remember, your screen looks different from Gracie's. Gracie is the judge of this. Your screen's always going to be faster. You're on your own internet, so don't blame Gracie when she says you're not the winner. You can try as many times as you want for each question. First one to get number one answer wins. Miranda is ready.
Just keep typing answers. Don't stop,
Gracie
Taylor,
Gracie
talking
has
Angie.
summoned Pinky Longneck as we speak.
Let's see what happens.
Miranda wants
Let's see
everything
what
from this
happens.
podcast. She wants magnets, earrings, and camo energy. She wants everything. So it's go time.
We
Oh
can
my
do
All
God,
right.
I need Holler earrings. Okay, we'll talk.
So
yes.
I'm yeah, you're right. I'm no longer going to throw out the weird cards because we're getting towards the end of our Family Feud stack. Finally, we've had a stack of like 500 for the longest time. So I'm going to read the weird ones. Here we go.
We got more.
Here we go. First question. In the phrase, whip it good, what might it be? In the phrase, whip it good, what might it be?
So while the audience is working on that, Angie, I just sometimes jump in and ask a couple of questions here. Have you ever made anything like for somebody that's like biscuit related?
Biscuit related? I don't think
West
so.
Virginia, right? West Virginia, biscuits. We love biscuits. Or pepperoni roll related.
Oh, yeah. I have made a Christmas ornament, and it wasn't my design. I bought the design from someone, but it was a West Virginia ornament, and all the way around it, it had symbols, and there was a pepperoni roll. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
I was just about to tap out on this question, and Hallie came through with the number one answer. It's in there. The number one answer is cream. Well done, by the way. Seriously, well done.
Whipped cream.
That was a really weird question. They're not always so weird. Stick around, guys.
Yes, it was.
Okay, 1 point for Hallie. Here we go.
Devo is a really weird band. So
Very true. Yeah, watch the music video. Exactly. Okay, here we go. Next question. Name a reason people keep going back to their high school reunions. Angie, have you ever went to your high school reunion?
One.
Same here. I went to one.
How was it? What did you think?
I was an officer. Like I was vice president, I think. And we didn't have
So
a 10-year
you were probably
reunion.
involved in the planning of it.
Right. We tried to have a 20-year reunion, and it just kind of fell apart.
Fizzle.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Technically, Brian and I, we're coming up, man. This is actually right now, this month.
It is.
Would be our 20-year.
This is the 20-year. You're right.
Wowee.
Yeah. We are old, bro.
But still not as old as Gracie over there with no immune system, a child, multiple children, tired all the time. She's much older than I am.
This is true. Yes.
Okay, the number one answer is actually in the chat. It is to see old friends.
Who said it? Pop it up on us. Miranda.
Not to be confused with hooking up with your exes, or
I mean, honestly, I thought that was definitely going to be the answer.
Or
Angie's like, Allie, come on.
butts,
I'm
or
seeing their butt.
ass. Those are actually from the last question, but I just really wanted to pop those up here.
Way behind them.
See, you got me there.
Yeah, see, I could have just slid that one through. No one would have known. All right, here we go.
In the chat.
Next question. Name a positive way to let off steam. Name a positive way to let off steam. Angie, name that band.
That's great.
Wait.
You want me to go again?
Tears for Fears?
Yeah, you nailed it. Well done. Number one answer is in the chat. It is exercise. Specifically, it's the word exercise.
Hallie.
Oh, I didn't even see Hallie on there. I thought Mel snuck in there on you guys.
Nope.
Hallie got it
Hallie
first.
got it.
Nope.
Right
Yep.
at the top.
Allie's in the lead with 2 points. If she gets the third, she gets the camo prize pack.
Not to be
Allie,
not to be confused. Exercise is the number one way, not to be confused with scrim.
Scrim.
Okay, guys. Next question.
Also scrim to let off steam.
Don't everybody scrim at once.
No. Oh no, they heard shit, Brian.
Pinky Longneck is in the house.
What in the
Pinky
fucking
Longneck.
is going
We have
on
summoned Pinky Longneck. Everyone hold up your Pinky Longneck magnets. This is what's going on. Pinky Longneck, you son of a bitch. Here we go.
I'll just do that.
This is a great moment in Holler history. We've had Camden Park's Pronto Pups on here, and now Pinky Longneck, the giraffe, coming at you live. Here we go.
Can you believe it, Angie? We actually got the real giraffe to answer.
Like,
you need to pay me
The
more.
real giraffe isn't very nice.
Like Angie.
Yeah,
Angie
not really. No.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Next question. Pinky, Pinky, we are playing Family Feud. We'd like you to join us. The number one answer wins the point. First one to 3 is going to win Camo Energy Shots, and we're going to mail them to your house for free. These things are delicious, and plus you just want to win, you know? So here we go. Next question. Name a famous person known for their sexual prowess. Name a famous person known for their sexual prowess. That's a weird one. Tough one. Pinky Longneck in the house.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
He described as an Indian outlaw.
Wow.
I gotta get the pink elephant
What a
back. What
time
if
to
they
be
just had a
alive.
Oh my God! If we got the pink elephant in here and then they really just had at it, yeah.
I mean, you know, West Virginia is known for feuds. You know, you got the, you know, with the Family Feud we're playing now, but then the Hatfields and McCoys, the pink elephant, the pink green giraffe.
Pinky Longneck, you can keep answering as many times as you want. Once we get the number one answer, then we're good. And by the way, number one answer in the chat, number one answer is Hugh Hefner.
Miranda.
Okay.
Miranda.
Oh,
Can we get a score update?
she's next.
Hallie and Miranda both have 2.
Ooh.
Not much to update.
So everyone that's joining, we've got fresh eyes on this now. We're playing Family Feud. Let's just hit the button again for you. It's our Family Feud button, okay? This is to summon Family Feud, the way we summon Pinky Longneck into this. Number one answers is what we're looking for. First one to 3 wins. First one to 3 wins. You've got 2 people that have 2. If they get it right, they're going to win. You guys got to keep them off the board. Here we go.
Yep.
Okay, next question. Name something a woman may do to make you think they are self-centered. Another bad question, in my opinion. Name something a woman might do to make you think they are self-centered. But nonetheless,
That's a shitty question.
Yeah, I would have skipped it traditionally, but
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Yeah, ladies, you're beautiful.
we're sorry about the question.
But you know, what would you do? You know, it's funny that the 2 girls that are leading, the 2 people leading right now are women, and they're probably silent right now. I can't tell. I can't see the chat, but I bet they've just not said a damn thing.
Pinky Longneck's trying. Very close guess out there. We'll get you on the board here shortly.
Is Pinky throwing them out? Is that what's going on? Is Pinky also a misogynist?
I'll tell you what. You never know. Who the fuck knows? I never knew the giraffe was going to speak until it got its head chopped off in a windstorm, and now here we are. And I realize if you're not from around here, that's a very strange sentence that I just said.
What a weird sentence to say. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? We're going to just skip this question because it's a weird one and nobody's got it. The correct answer was brag. That's the word they're looking for. Brag. Why is that a woman thing? That's an anyone thing.
Why did that have to be? Yeah. Why did that have to be gender?
Anyway, Pinky had a guess. Hallie said, "I hate this," because Pinky did have a guess, which was finger their own ass.
All right. Pinky is.
Miranda
weird.
said, Pinky, bad. Bad Pinky.
Bad Pinky.
Pinky, no.
This is Brian's fault that Pinky is here. So just because I tagged
true.
Pinky does not mean it's my fault. Brian specifically said Gracie tagged Pinky, and I am all done listening.
Let me
to
pose an
Brian.
interesting Family Feud question. Here we go. Where might a person get their toe stuck? Where might a person get their toe stuck? Can't wait to see where we go here.
Very worried about what Pinky has to say about this.
As you should be.
LeBron James.
Angie, what did you have for breakfast today?
I didn't have breakfast today.
What's a standard breakfast for you?
What was
McDonald's every single morning. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Okay.
And sweet tea.
You just no skipping around, straight to the cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see here. I don't think. Yeah, keep guessing, guys. We don't have the number. Where might a person get their toe stuck?
Angie, what's your favorite dip?
What's my favorite dip? Spinach artichoke dip.
Yeah. Spinach artichoke.
But it makes me
That's a
sick. But
very
I
good
love
answer.
it. Mhm.
Makes you sick.
It makes me, yeah.
Like the tummy?
Mhm.
Like the? Is it? Oh,
It's kind of worth it sometimes, but yeah. I
You know
don't need
what,
it very
though?
often.
You just gave me an idea because again, I have a lot of spinach actually right now, and I need to do something with it. And I was trying to think of things to do with it, and I could make spinach artichoke. That's awesome.
That's why it's called artichoke, because it makes you gag.
Yes.
Bad joke.
That was a bad one.
Sucked bad.
Bad
Nobody has got this one, and I'll tell you what, no one's gonna get it. Honestly, it's another weird one. The correct answer: where your toe might get stuck in a bathtub faucet. This is the weirdest round of Family Feud of all time.
What?
But Pinky had a great guess. Guyandotte flip-flops. And
which is my favorite local baseball team.
The Guyandotte flip-flops.
That'd actually be a good band name.
Pinky said that they were going to say that, but they did not. So no point. No point to Pinky.
Yeah.
Pinky minus a point. Okay, next question. Here we go. Besides a holiday, why might your partner give you a gift? Besides a holiday, why might your partner give you a gift?
It should be a pretty quick one. Somebody should grab this really quick.
Come on.
Someone for the win, or could be Pinky coming in for the steal. You never know.
Oh.
So Angie, so you went to our website. You've seen like our logo, and which is also in the corner here of the show, but as well as our like faces that we've got these little cartoon faces of all of us that are on our website. Do you think you could do like a design for us that has our faces on it? Because we've never had something like that. I don't think.
I think I could. Yeah, I could engrave it.
Okay,
yeah.
come out. That has to be redone before she does that.
So we need to do. Well, that's true because Brian now has got this. This was before the show really started. Brian created this new trademark, which is the Viking helmet and the Kurt Cobain glasses, which now is a thing. It is definitely a thing. But yeah, now I have a huge beard. Gracie still looks the fucking same. Actually, more beautiful. Sorry, Gracie.
That's right. Thank you.
I was going to go with more tired, Gracie, than ever before.
Oh, yeah.
Please make sure you get these dark circles under my eyes.
So, yeah, we'll get a new design and we'll send it to you, Angie. And then when you create it, we'll put it up at our live shows when we do it. Does that sound good?
Great. Yes.
Gracie,
shouting you out.
Gracie, correct me if I'm wrong. I do not see the number one answer in the chat. I don't think the number one answer, guys. It's birthday. Duh. That's why you would get a gift that's not a holiday. Your birthday is not a holiday, technically. Just like wedding isn't, an anniversary isn't.
Birthday.
It's birthday.
She got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty.
So,
Arby's, we have the meats.
All right. Next question. Here we go. I can't believe we've been stuck at 2 points with two people for so long. We got to have a winner. Here we go, guys. Let's get a winner.
Let's do it. Come on, Hallie. I'm
Next question.
Hallie.
Here we go. What gets your motor running? Oh, no. What gets your motor running?
If my daughter answers.
Are you even screening them?
I'm just reading them straight. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Wonderful. Well, yeah. Okay? So, what have you been watching recently, Angie? That if you watch stuff.
We watch a lot of Netflix, and we just watch. We watch weird stuff, and we just watched. It was called
Iron Chef Brazil.
No,
okay.
What was it? The tailor, like clothing tailor.
Okay.
And
number one answers in the chat, guys.
Okay.
I mean, you can still talk. I'm just saying. I want them to stop.
Yeah.
Anyway,
did you like it?
We just watched that, and it was like 8 episodes, but before that, we watched.
Were they making pants? A lot of pants.
What?
They're making a lot of pants in the shows. Like they were making a lot of pants.
Oh
shorts.
no, it was just weird. It was good though. It was a good one. But we watch a lot of true crime, and
nice.
My husband and I were just. We're just old. We're just watching.
I love to fall asleep to a good Dateline murder. Just did it last night.
Right?
Something about that just makes me sleep like a baby. Gracie, number one answer,
so
coffee.
The world is weird.
Oh, thank God. Hallie.
You did it.
We've got a winner. Yes! It is Hallie.
Yeah.
She loves coffee.
Give me some air horns. Give me some air horns, dude. Air horns.
Oh yeah, she needs some caffeine. Give her camo energy.
We are. We're gonna send her. We're gonna send her a variety pack. All the different flavors. What gets your motor running? Man, we had some good ones. Like
I will block you.
Man doing the dishes.
That's a good one.
Butts. We're back at butts again.
Interesting.
We had.
That's a wonderful answer.
Same
Zendaya.
We-
Methadone Monkeys, another really great baseball team, also from Guyandotte too.
I believe they're playing this weekend.
Massages, word up.
All right, we'll leave it at that. And you know what?
Okay, now
Once again, I just want to say, just butts for good measure. How many times can we put butts on the screen this evening?
Allie, thank you so much. You have won the camo prize pack. Just make sure that you DM us on the Holler page. We will get back to you. Make sure we got your address. We'll send this off to you. I think that's a first. Another Holler first is that we have the daughter of one of our guests winning the game show. On the show.
Yeah, and she did work. She made it happen. It's not like that was handed to her. That was a competition.
Yeah.
She won it.
It was really going down.
She won it.
Congratulations, Allie. That's awesome. I am sure. Angie, are you proud of your daughter?
I'm always proud of my daughter. She's wonderful.
I'm
I don't like her
specifically
tattoos,
now.
but
Oh, this is for another time. You guys keep it clean. Keep it clean.
oh, it's
All right.
clean.
So here's what we're going to do. Hallie, make sure we get your information. We'll do that. Also, everybody, remember, facebook.com/thetreasuretrader. Hit it up and check out all the cool shit. Brian, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do one of the poll questions, and then Gracie's got some stuff to reveal real quick. She hasn't done that yet, unless she wants to. What? Right, Gracie? You got some stuff you want to reveal. It's some visual aids.
Pinky, thank you so much for coming by. You really surprised us. Thank you.
So,
my cousin Leonard in the toilet is sharking. I gotta get out of here. Anyway, we're gonna do a poll. Gracie was gonna do something, and then we're gonna do the last poll, and then we're gonna kick.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Let's scoot it.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at official.
Sorry, Gracie. I didn't mean to do that again, but I did. Oops.
Yeah, it's officialholler.com though is where you go to do that. Just letting everybody know. Brian, you want to go first with your poll question?
Absolutely. Favorite pen is my poll question this evening. I know people are very particular about their pens, and I thought maybe, I've had this one saved for a minute. I thought maybe this is a good one to get. We've got a crafty person on the show. Maybe she has a favorite pen. I know I do, and I'm talking about a writing utensil. Angie, do you have a favorite pen?
I do not.
You don't have like a go-to? We have the one craft person on the show doesn't have a go-to pen?
Well, here's the thing. I am so unorganized. If I had a go-to pen, I wouldn't be able to find it. So
fair enough. It's a fair answer. It's a fair answer.
It is.
My favorite pen. I'm trying to bring it up on the screen. See if you can see this. It is the V5. It's the Pilot Precise V5. This thing is the shit. These are expensive. They're expensive because they write so fine. They're a very fine tip. But people are very particular about their pens. As a matter of fact, people are so particular. I'm going to shout out a coworker. My coworker named Matt. He stops by my office in the middle of the workday and he goes, "Hey, Brian, I need to talk to you." And I just assume this is work related. He's like, "The poll you have about pens, we need to chat about this." And he's dead serious. And I was like, "Okay, man, what's up?" He's like, "There's no better pen than the Pilot G207." He's like, "I've got to get you this pen." And so I was like, "No, man, I like my pen." He was like, "Let me just gift you this pen, man. Please write with this pen for the rest of the day." So he gifts me this pen. So I've got the Pilot G207 that everybody loves so much. We got a guy in the comments loves it so much, got it tattooed to his leg. This is not a joke. I'm going to read through the comments right now from Holler Nation. Holler Nation is crazy. And again, Angie, this gets blasted out all over the internet, which is everywhere. So some of these people are local, some are not. I shouted out my favorite pen. These are interesting answers. Okay, Sophie out there. Sophie says she uses the Pilot Dr. Grip. I got a doctor's note that my office had to specifically order me these pens for work after my carpal tunnel surgery. LOL. And I'll never use a different pen after this. I mean, did you guys hear that? Sophie has doctor prescribed pens. That's a sentence I never thought I was going to read. Here's what it looks like, by the way. The Dr. Grip. Sorry, I'm trying to get it in here. Dr. Grip, made by Pilot. What the fuck, Sophie?
No, yeah. It's got
What the
gel.
fuck?
It's got that like. Gel
Could you imagine being
finger-
Sophie's boss? She's like, "Hey, doctor's orders. You got to order this pen." He's like, "Fuck my life."
Finger grip.
Mo says the Sharpie S gel, specifically the .38, it glides better than Christy Yamaguchi on ice. Matt Bradbury also says Sharpie S gel. Josh Dyer says the Pilot G2, and I've got a tattoo to prove it. The dude tattooed the pen on his leg. There's the pen on his leg. Angie's face. Welcome to Holler Nation, Angie.
Don't give Hallie any suggestions. She doesn't
Hallie,
need a tattoo.
Hallie, tattoo your favorite pen. Show your mom. Tell her we sent you. Captain Awesome, that's his real name. He's in Oregon. His real name's Captain Awesome. He says the Pentel Energel 0.5 millimeter needle tip with an alloy barrel. It looks like this. These people are crazy about their pens, guys. This is nuts. I'll keep trying to read these as fast as I can. Vera says the G2. So we're back to the Pilot G2. Celeste says my new favorite pen is the Pilot Friction Erasable pen. But my OG favorite pen is my pen, the Pilot Precise V5. She's the only other one to say that besides me. Lauren Bellamy says, trust me, guys, this one is solid. It grips the paper so well, if you know, you know. It is the Pentel Energel 0.7, specifically in violet. I guess she writes in purple. The Pentel Energel. I mean, some of these pens I've never even heard of. What the hell is going on here?
Nope, we get it.
Sarah says the Pilot G207. This is like vote number 3 or 4.
Word up. It's the winner.
Miranda says my favorite pen is a free one. This is why I love when reps come around at work. They've always got free pens. My least favorite pen is the one that Brian posted for the poll. It just writes too small. It makes my terrible handwriting somehow look even worse. Man, if I just had the right button to push. I don't have. I can't find it. I really wanted to hit the Price is Wrong. I really wanted to. Can't find it. Oh well. We'll continue talking here. Kyle says the Pilot G2 Dr. Grip. Oh, there's 2 for the Dr. Grip.
Yeah, there's multiple G2s.
Franny says, I have thoughts. Colored pens, flare pens, all the way, black and blue. I love my Fisk pen, which is a pen a local orthodontist, Dr. Fisk, passes out at our school. It's top tier. Teachers will fight over a good Fisk pen in my building. Also, the most relatable one for everyone, I love a good Sharpie S gel. There's another vote for Sharpie S gel. LaCandace, below this, the Sharpie felt tip pen. Jesse Lawrence, former guest, says, gotta love the Pen 15, but he spelled it in all caps because the 1 and 5 looks like an I and S, and it spells the word penis, but with a pen. It's classic Jesse. Corey says, you got to watch the My Pen skit from Kids in the Hall. I do love some good Kids in the Hall, by the way. He says, go now, watch it, everybody. Michael T. Jet says, my favorite pen is the one that works. That's it for the poll. JD, do you have a favorite pen?
Wonderful. One that works. No, actually, I do have. It depends. There's a couple different kinds. If it clicks,
it's got to click, right?
If it clicks, it's got to be the Pilot G207 for sure. I don't know why that pen just works all the time. It's perfect. But honestly, my favorite real pen is the OG all white with the black cap and the black end. Bix, baby. B-I-C. In the place to be.
The cheap Bix. Looks like you should throw them in kids' bags for Halloween.
The cheap, crappy Bix, dude. I just love them because they're just pieces of crap like me.
Pieces of crap. Gracie, favorite pen?
I kind of like this Tacky's pen I use every week.
Cool.
But I'm just no, stop it. I use Papermate pens at work all the time, and I just like the way those write on the paper whenever I'm taking notes and stuff. So just a Papermate pen.
Angie already went. She said she doesn't really have one. She loses them. That's what she said.
I do have. Okay, I don't know what brand it is, but you know how you can buy. Well, you probably maybe don't, but people make those pens with glitter and stuff. You know what I mean? I have one. I have a couple of those, but I don't know what kind of pen is actually underneath them. But I have one at work, and it's like cow print, and everybody knows that's my pen. And if I lose it, they know it's my pen, and they bring it back to me.
Oh, you got the cow
So
pen.
Angie, your favorite pen.
My cow
So
pen.
Angie's favorite pen is her cow
My cow pen, yeah.
for sure. There you go. Hallie says the Pilot G2 7.25. Oh,
She's very
needs a
specific
little
and
bit
she loves school supplies.
larger.
See, one.
And Brian, did you?
No, go ahead.
You already gave yours, right?
Yeah, I already gave mine. Mine is actually in the poll. It's the Pilot V5. And I do special order those for work too, because work lets me put in an order. I don't ask for much from work. I really don't ask for much, guys. Just give me my good pens and I'll show up every day. But one of my prereqs, this thing's got to have a click top because like I'll put it behind my ear a lot. I got to click and go. I don't have time to unload a cap. I got to click and go. I got to write fast.
No cap. Brian says no cap. Bussin'.
No cap. FR.
FR bussin'.
Yeah, got to keep it 100. Isn't that right, Angie?
I know
See, she's around it. She's around it.
Yeah.
You're right.
So Gracie, we did a couple little bit of life updates earlier on the show, but Gracie's got some fun photographs, I believe, she wants to share with us.
Here we go. Here we are.
I'll show you guys. Look at them.
This is fun stuff. So
Okay.
Gracie said she actually can I do this is what all right. She texted us earlier and said, "Hey everybody."
Wait, they don't know. No one knows. This
Hey,
is the first official
my
announcement of the baby's gender.
Oh yeah, they don't. Yeah, they. Oops, whoops. Well, I guess I ruined it.
No, you didn't.
Not yet.
Okay.
Say L.
Say
Well, look, there's a foot.
Okay, there's a foot. These are sonograms, by the way.
There's a
I don't know
baby's
if everybody
foot.
knows this.
And look, there's a baby. It's just an alien.
For those
It's
listening on
definitely an alien.
Spotify, Gracie is showing sonogram photos.
Oh,
It looks like
wait.
lasagna or pudding.
There's a face.
Yeah.
There's a baby face.
Is that a face?
A bowl
That's a
of
face.
chili.
That's yeah,
It's
A
a whole
peach.
face.
An X-ray of a peach.
yeah.
It's real weird. And
Uh-huh.
look at that. Do you see that little arrow, friends? Right
That's a
there.
seahorse.
Okay.
This is
Can you bring
little
it closer
penis.
to the?
I'm growing
That
a
looks like a
penis.
My Little Pony.
So
Everyone, Gracie, what's the sex of the baby then?
it's a boy. He has a penis.
It's boy.
Sucking on chili
Got a baby
dog.
boy.
Outside and taste free.
Right. I love it. Little baby John Bryan.
This boy got a penis.
Little John Bryan,
We-
My Little Pony.
We out a baby. It's a boy.
It's a boy.
We out a baby. It's a boy. It's a PP. Miranda says yes, it
It's
is,
whole
and it's going to be our next
Wow,
co-host on our
his-
show. Congrats, Gracie. That's
Whole
awesome that you got those photos. That's great stuff.
Thanks.
Yep.
I'll show you more in 4 weeks.
And maybe the little dude's going to be born at a Jonas Brothers concert.
That would be awesome.
Fingers crossed.
Very possible.
Gracie, no cap. No cap. Please go to that concert.
I'm
Totally
really thinking about it. You have no idea.
So I have one. We got another poll, and then we're going to get out of this internet window that we're hanging out in.
You've got mail.
So my poll that I sent to everybody this week was: what celebrity do you find absolutely creepy? Let's go around the table and see what everybody says. Angie, do you think is there a celebrity out there you think is super creepy?
Come back to me. Let me think.
Come back to you. All right, we'll do. Gracie, I know you're going to have an answer for
I do.
sure.
I have an answer. But I don't know how you meant this. So I took it as
However,
Cool.
okay,
however you
good,
want.
because I took it as like a celebrity who plays like creepy roles, and I'll just always automatically think of them as like just creepy and like villainous and not a good human.
Okay.
But it's Tim Curry. Because Tim Curry has played like creepy roles.
What did you say?
like
Did you say?
Pennywise and Tim Curry.
Oh, Tim Curry.
And I
Okay.
love Tim Curry. No, love him so very much. But he just plays the creepiest roles sometimes. All the time, really. Except for in Rocky Horror Picture Show, which was still kind of creepy. But anyway, Killer and Criminal Minds, super creepy. So my answer is Tim Curry just because I think of his creepy roles.
All right, that's a good one, Brian.
yeah,
you got
I
one?
went the opposite
At all?
direction of Gracie and went creepy in real life. Easy for me. R. Kelly. What a creep. What a super fucking creep.
So true.
We all watched the
answer.
R. Kelly tapes. Say no more. That's it.
Very, very solid answer. I would just go ahead. I'm going to come out and say it. Ezra Miller.
Same direction.
Creepy dude. Hope they get, I hope that they get the help that they deserve. All that good shit. So that's what I got to say about that. I'm going to go ahead and get our poll questions or our answers from our Holler audience here, Holler Nation.
Okie dokie.
Andrea, she says Tom Cruise, which is got a couple replies here. Beth Ann says it's his boobs. There's something about Tom Cruise's boobs that are weird.
His boobs? Okay, didn't see that coming.
Boobs, I don't know. When he's shirtless scenes, like if you watch Jack Reacher, it is kind of weird. It's weird.
His boobs.
Prudy says Dwight Yoakam. That's an interesting answer to
What?
that one.
He's a country singer.
He's in Wedding Crashers, the opening scene.
Yeah.
He's in
Miranda,
Spotlight.
she says Donald Trump and David Spade. Two quite different people, but yes. I guess I can see it. These are interesting. Okay, so Beth, she says James Franco.
Oh, we went real life again.
Absolutely creepy. Yeah, this is interesting where everybody's kind of taking it. I like it. Monica, she says Will Ferrell. JJ says that Woody Allen seems like an obvious answer. I can understand that. That's good. Corey says Machine Gun Kelly. He looks sick like he always has the COVID.
That's a good answer, actually.
And this is interesting. So Patrick comes in with Seth Rogen is an absolutely creepy dude. And then somebody actually backed him up and said, I can't stand that dude. I forgot that we had. Yorgi, he says Crispin Glover. Do you guys know who Crispin Glover is?
Yes. Yeah, he is creepy.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, from Back to the Future. Adam Hall, OG brother, what's up, dog? He says Jared Leto. I can totally agree with that. I don't get that dude, man. I don't understand why he keeps getting roles. I mean, I guess he's an actor. Whatever, man. Sophie, she says Steve Buscemi and Fairuza Balk. So she's going for just, I guess, features on that one. I don't know. Corduroy Brown has popped in and said Shalem is his answer.
He's a gem. You leave him alone.
Kyle says, I don't know him or anything and couldn't say, but man, that Tudors commercial makes me really uncomfortable.
That's
Sorry,
a really
Shalem.
lovely Tudors commercial.
I liked it.
I'll see you June 10th.
Larry says Woody Allen as well. Dana says Quentin Tarantino is a creepy motherfucker. Tiffany's got a few. Crispin Glover, Quentin Tarantino, Willem Dafoe, Tilda Swinton, Charlie Sheen.
Oh, Charlie Sheen for sure.
And we got one last one here, and this is actually, Angie, this is from your daughter, Hallie. She says Elon Musk. Very good answer.
Specifically, Elon Musk shirtless on that yacht. That's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very weird. Angie, before we get out of here, Angie, do you got one? Did something come to your
Something did come to my mind. I think that Joaquin Phoenix is creepy. And I think it's probably because didn't he act like he was crazy for a year or something?
Yeah. He did a movie called I'm Not Here, I think it's what it is, or I'm Still Here or something like that, where he acted like he was a rapper. He was going to quit acting and become a rapper, like a freestyle rapper. And they did this like fake documentary. It was him and I think it was Casey Affleck that made it. Yeah. I can't remember what the name of it.
He's creepy a little bit.
Yeah, he's weird, and he certainly has creepy roles. That's a good direction to take this, though, because it's an interesting answer. I'm sure he is unique in real life, but yeah, he's got some weird creepiness, probably.
Got them tendencies, man. Sometimes that's what it is. Them tendencies. Well, Brian, Gracie, Angie, thank you so much
for
hanging out on the internet. It's been so much fun. Again, everybody hit up facebook.com/The Treasure Trader. It's all one word, spelled like it sounds. You know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
As well as wvtreasuretrader.myshopify.com. Angie, anything else you want to plug or anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Just thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the shout out. And visit my Shopify, visit my Facebook page.
Yeah, I appreciate this badass magnet set that I bought. And as a matter of fact, as you know, I bought 2 of them. Like I said, one is for me because I have to have this on my fridge at home. And then one is for my parents for Christmas. It's going to make a really fun Christmas gift. I'll just go ahead and throw that back. So thank you so much, Angie, for all that you do. Your crafts are so cool. I'm so glad, actually. I think one of the random coolest things was that we saw the laser machine. Like, that is so badass. Yeah. That's so badass. Thank you for showing us your shop.
That's some behind the scenes stuff, man. You don't get that, you know?
That was cool. Angie, you were great. Thanks for joining the show and getting silly with us for a minute. We're going to slam a bunch of buttons.
Tracy,
we're going to run out of here. Everybody go visit The Treasure Trader. Here she is right here on the show. Facebook.com/The Treasure Trader. Just like it sounds. Let's go.
Let's make some weird sounds.
If you wanna be my lover, you're beautiful.
What's up, man?
It's a good local button. It's a nice local.
Ooh, yeah. Cut it in half.
All right, we'll see you.